Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Jay, here to first things first, wishing everybody a happy Palm Sunday if they're celebrating. Hope you went to church and got your palms, especially if you're a Christian or Catholic. But anyway, on to the gist of this video. Last night, night one, WrestleMania 39. Uh yeah, a tremendous WrestleMania. Exciting. Many matches had me on the edge of my seat, including the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. This match, man, I can't say enough great things about this match. The ending of the match, Rhea Ripley doing a riptide off the top rope, and the German suplex that they did in the middle of the match just had me like, whoa! And Charlotte was busted open hard way. You can see on the bridge of her nose, she was busted open. So, and Rhea Ripley wins the SmackDown Women's Championship. So that's one Royal Rumble winner from 2023 that has gone on to become the champion. Second match that stuck out to me, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos. It's over for the Usos, 100 and something days as undisputed tag team champions, and they are no longer champions. What a match this was. They just were beating the shit out of Sami Zayn the whole match. They gave him super kick after super kick. They even gave him the halupa kick. He gave him the halupa kick, and then he kicked out of it, and he was really selling it. And he was like looking like he was out of it, worse for wears. He was really selling it. Congratulations to Sami and Kevin Owens. They really deserved it. They came a long way from those Kevin Steen and El Generico days in ROH Final Battle 2010. They really came a long way. This was Sami Zayn's moment. The hug between him and Kevin Owens showed some real, true friendship, and the way that the Usos put them over, man, it was electricity when they came in. The pop was huge. But speaking of a huge pop, the hugest pop of the night, I believe, came from Rey Mysterio in his match with his son, Dominic. Of course, it's Los Angeles, California. There's a huge Latino population, majority Latino city, so you know a lot of people were going to pay attention to this match, and that's exactly what happened. Dominic Mysterio comes out. They're showing vignettes of him in jail because he's the convict Dominic Mysterio now. And Paddy Wagon comes out, and here he is handcuffed with police with police escorts in a lucha mask. So I'm like, wait a minute, they faked us out. It's not Dominic in the Paddy Wagon, it's Ray in the Paddy Wagon. No, it was Dominic pretending to be his father. He takes the mask off. The barrage of boos when he takes the mask off. The place went crazy. And then Rey Mysterio, he comes out. Him and Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is the host for this WrestleMania. Snoop Dogg and Miz. They were the ones that kicked off the show before Cena and the Make-A-Wish Kid came out. And Snoop Dogg and Rey Mysterio come out in the lowrider, and they're riding out to Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. And I'm just going crazy because I love that song, Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. But then Eddie Guerrero's music plays, and Eddie Guerrero's music playing, and the whole place is going crazy as Ray and Snoop come out. And Dom did a tremendous job in his first real single showing for WrestleMania. The only problem that I had with it really was the whole LWO thing. Last Friday on SmackDown, they reformed the LWO. as a tribute, I guess, to Eddie Guerrero and a tribute to Rey Mysterio's career. I never liked the LWO when the LWO was a thing in '98, and it really didn't make sense storyline wise because again, remember when Ray joined the LWO, it was by force. He had the match with Eddie, and the stipulation was if he lost the match, he would then be part of the LWO by force. So him restarting the LWO didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. But this, besides the LWO thing, I get why they had to even the odds because Finn Balor and Damian Priest came out, so they had to even up the odds. But I don't know. It just I didn't care for the whole LWO thing. But they could have made another faction. But if they're gonna run with it, let them run with it. But the ending of this match, Dominic takes a chain and he's about to use it on his dad, right? And then Bad Bunny, who's doing commentary, comes out. Bad Bunny snatches the chain from Dominic, and then Ray scores the win. It was a cool match too because it involved Dominic's mother Angie and his sister Aaliyah in this storyline. Hell, Aaliyah, the sister, almost jumped over the guardrail when Dom was sitting there talking shit to his mom. I thought, damn, Aaliyah's gonna get in there and she's gonna be the one. When he grabbed the chain, I thought, okay, either the mom is gonna jump out of the audience and grab the chain from Dominic, or Aaliyah is gonna jump out of the audience and grab the chain from her brother. And hell, my mind watching wrestling for so many years, thinking, what if? Like Bruce Pritchard always says, what if? What if Aaliyah, the sister, turned on her father too? What if she had grabbed the chain and hit her father Ray and cost them the match? I would have loved to have seen that because, to me, in my opinion, Dominic should have went over. He's a new heel. He has this new prisoner Dom persona, and the way they did the prisoner vignette was cool too. You know what I mean? Like they're showing him in jail, they're showing him in lockup, and they're getting him out of the jail in the beginning. But he has this new prisoner gimmick, and they want to continue it. And having Ray go over kind of doesn't make any sense. I mean, Ray doesn't really need the win. I know he went into the Hall of Fame, so this is his weekend to celebrate his career. But still, I feel like Dom should have went over. And what I was thinking too, Conan's there this weekend because he inducted Ray. So what if he interfered somehow? But other than that, this match was really cool. It was a really display, in my opinion, a salute to Latino wrestlers of Latino heritage. You had Damian Priest there. You had Bad Bunny. The whole LWO thing, like I said, didn't really care for it, but it is what it is. They wanted to celebrate Latino heritage. And then after that, they announced that they're going to do Backlash, the next pay-per-view, in May in Puerto Rico. So right then and there, when they go to Puerto Rico, they have their main event right then and there. Bad Bunny and Rey Mysterio backed up with the LWO going against Judgment Day with Dominic and Damian. So you have four Latinos main eventing your WrestleMania. Kudos to WWE for that. You don't need the LWO thing. Just adequate representation of Latino wrestlers would be good enough. I don't like it when they try to trot out white wrestlers and put either a new DX or a new NWO or new Four Horsemen on them. I don't like it when they think that every black faction has to be the Nation of Domination. Yeah, the Nation of Domination worked for the 90s, and LWO worked kind of for the 90s and NWO and Horsemen and stuff. But just because this is something from the past, this is something nostalgic, and they happen to all be Latino, we all don't have to be part of the LWO. You know what I mean? That was then, this is now. You want to formulate a group of Latino wrestlers, use something different, use something new. They don't all have to be LWO, just like all the black wrestlers don't have to be Nation of Domination, and all the white wrestlers don't have to be NWO or Four Horsemen or DX. You know what I mean? Or Fabulous Freebirds. When they try to bring stuff back, like they had the Rockers and then the new Rockers, never works. So the new LWO, kind of dumb. You know, I know you wanted to celebrate Latino heritage. You wanted to celebrate Eddie Guerrero. Wanted to announce Backlash in Puerto Rico. Cool. You know, I'm Spanish. You know what I mean? That's my heritage. I like that. You know what I mean? But you don't have to slap LWO on it. You know, to make people appreciate it. Uh, you know, you know what I mean. But everything else was cool except for the fact that Dom didn't go over. Um, what else? Backtracking a little bit, The Miz. The Miz had an impromptu match with Pat McAfee. Now this confused me because Miz and Snoop Dogg come out and they announced the attendance. The attendance was 80,000 plus, and Snoop Dogg says to Miz, "It's too bad, Miz, you don't have a match tonight." And he says, "Well, I tweeted, I Instagrammed, I MySpaced, I everything, and I put out an open challenge to every wrestler in the locker room who wants to face me." And then Pat McAfee's music plays, and Corey Graves on commentary here loses his mind. I like that. I always enjoyed that when an announcer either has it all out for a specific wrestler or um sides with a specific wrestler, because it shows continuity. Like, for example, Jesse the Body Ventura, he never liked Hulk Hogan, no matter what. Bobby Heenan, same thing, never liked Hulk Hogan. Jerry the King Lawler, at least when Bret Hart was a babyface, he never liked Bret Hart. No matter what. Michael Cole did a similar thing uh, with Daniel Bryan in 2010 when Michael Cole turned face. Corey Graves seems like, as a heel announcer, he's doing that with Pat McAfee. He doesn't like Pat McAfee at all. So he's running down Pat McAfee as Pat McAfee's coming out. And then McAfee mentions that the Miz has little balls. And you gets the crowd chanting little balls, little balls. And I could have swore that I heard him say I could have sworn I heard him say that the Miz has oh that that the Miz had little meat, and that as Corey as Corey Graves is cheering on the Miz, he's like, "Miz, come on, you got big ones, Miz, big ones." Yeah, Corey Graves was good. He was good. His commentary was good last night, man. He was he had his Bobby Heenan Royal Rumble '92 moment. You got big ones, Miz, big ones. Because Miz opens the show on the pre-show with a Broadway musical type number that him and did